In Cisco telephone service refer to the systems, features and tools designed to manage and support voice communication over a network. These services are typically part of Cisco Unified Communication Solution, which is integrated voice, videos, data, and mobile application to improve collaboration and streamline communications. So in this tutorial, I will explain how to do it, the Cisco telephony services. All right, so let's get started. Let's start with the switch number 1, okay, the IP address, the 192.168.10.1 is a fast Ethernet 0/0, okay, and this will come 20.1/30, 20.2/30, and other end will be, let me connect 150.10.10.1. all right, so I'm gonna open the switch, okay, and let's start from here. Config T, and we have 3 interface, which is fast Ethernet 0/1 to fast Ethernet 0/3, okay, and the FA 0/4 is a trunk port, okay. So let me start with this. The interface fast Ethernet 0/4, hit enter, and switch port mode trunk and hit enter, and exit from this interface, and the interface range, because we have 3 interface, that all interface go through the fast Ethernet 0/4 as a trunk port, okay. So now the FA 0/1-3, hit enter, and switch port mode access, enter, and switch port voice VLAN 1 and hit enter, and exit from interface range. The interface fast Ethernet 0/4, hit enter, switch port trunk, the VLAN voice, the VLAN 1, hit enter. 3 interface will go through the fast Ethernet 0/4, right, and let me exit from here. Next, start with the router, type no, enable, and config terminal, the interface fast Ethernet 0/0, hit enter, and the IP address will be 192.168.10.1 and 255.255.255.0, and hit enter, and no, shut down. all right, and also we need to configure the DHCP for getting automatic IP phones and the PC. Let me exit from here, interface, and now what we need to do here, the service DHCP, hit enter, and the IP DHCP pool, the name sales, hit enter, and the network will be 192.168.10.0 and 255.255.255.0, hit enter, and the default router, which is our fast Ethernet 0/0, okay, this is the IP, and I'm going to enter here 192.168.10.1 and enter. Okay, let me enter here the option. If you don't know the commands, you can type the option and then hit question mark again, and you can see 0 to 254, okay, it's a unique number which is 43 to 150. So I'm gonna enter here 150 and question mark again, and the IP data is one more IP addresses. Okay, so enter here the IP 192.168.10.1, hit enter. All right, that's it, and exit from here and just type do right. Okay, the configuration has been saved. That's it, and enter the question mark. You can see all the list of commands in this router. Enable the telephony services. All right, let me enter here telephony services, hit enter. Auto assign 1 and question mark again. Now you can see 2 and 5. Okay, that's it, and hit enter. That's it, and I'm gonna enter here. The next command will be IP source address, and the source will be the 192.168.10.1, the faster than a gateway IP address. Okay, enter here 192.168.10.1 and question mark again. You can get the commands. The port, we need to define the TCP port for telephony services. Okay, so enter here port and question mark again. You can get the list of port, which is 2000 and 4 times 9. All right, specify the port. In this case, I'm going to use the 2000 port number and hit enter. Okay, then enter the question mark again. The maximum directory numbers supported. Okay, so enter here max-dn, here total number 3. Okay, so for the tutorial purpose, I'm gonna enter here 5 and hit enter. Next is max ePhones, define number of IP phones. The max hyphen, the ePhones and number 5. All right, now we have entered the commands all, and also you can exit from here and question mark again, and when you come down you can get the other commands. ePhones, okay, dn, configure ePhones, the lines directory and numbers. Okay, so the next we are going to assign the phone numbers in each devices. Okay, so enter here ePhones hyphen dn. The first phone number I'm going to assign here. Enter number 1 and hit enter. Interface ePhones changed state up. Okay, so enter the number which one you want. Number, the telephone number I'm going to assign here 10,001. Okay, this is the phone number 1 and hit enter. Exit from here. ePhones number 2. Okay, and the number will be 10,002. Okay, that's it. ePhones hyphen dn number 3, 10,003. Now we have entered the command all for the telephony services. Let me exit from here. Do write this configurations. Okay, so enter the command do show running conf. Now you can see all the configurations. The IP DHCP port sales, and the network is 10.0, and the default router 10.1, and the option 150 IP range 10.1. Okay, done. And also when you come down, you can see the interface faster than at 0/0. The default gateway will come 10.1. Okay, and the below you can see telephony services, the match number of 5 and the directory number of 5, and IP source, also the port 2000. Okay, this is the IP auto assign 1 to 5, and the phone number which is 10,001, 10,002, 10,003. Okay, so one side configuration almost done. So, and then let me open the phone and go to connect the power adapter and select GUI. Automatically we will get the IP address. Now you can see the line. Okay, it will take a few seconds. Okay, so continue the rest of the phones. Okay, wait. Okay, that's it. And when you open the router, you can see the status. Once the phone is registered to the router, you can see the status. Now, as you can see, the phone number 1 has registered. Okay, the phone number 2 is registered. This is the IP address. Okay, the 3 phones is registered, and also the PC. Let me select the DHCP. Okay, so you can see now the phone number which is 10,001 and this is 10,002. When I call 10,001 to 10,002, if I call 10,002, now you can see the ring out, and this is 10,002 phone. I'm gonna pick up. Now you can see the phone is connected. So now the other end also we need to configure. Let me open the switch and go to the CLI, hit no, enable config T, and interface fast to the net, FA0/4, hit enter, switch port, mode trunk. Okay, and exit from here, and the interface range fast to the net 0/1-3, hit enter, and switch port mode access, hit enter, and switch port voice the VLAN number 1 and hit enter, and exit from here, and again enter interface fast to the net 0/4, enter, and switch port access, hit enter, and switch port the voice VLAN 1. Okay, the command is done, and let me open the router and enter here, enable, and conf T, and the interface fast to the net 0/0, hit enter, and the IP address 150.10.10.1 and 255.255.255.0, and hit enter. No, shut down. Okay, and that's it. And the IP, let me enable the DHCP services, DHCP, hit enter, and the IP DHCP pool name marketing, hit enter, and the network will be 150.10.10.0, 255.255.255.0, and the default router 150.10.10.1, hit enter, and the option 150 space IP 150.10.10.1, and hit enter, and let me exit from here and enter telephony services, and auto assign 1 to 5. Okay, then IP source 150.10.10.1, and the port number which is 2000, enter, and the max DN, number 5, hit enter, and max hyphen e phone number 5. All right, and let me exit from here and to right. Okay, the configuration saved, and enter the command ephones hyphen dn. I'm gonna enable the phone number 1, hit enter. Now the line is changed, and the number, which is 20,001, and hit enter. All right, and exit from here, and ephone number 2, number will be 20,002, and exit. The ephone hyphen dn number 3. Okay, the number will be 20,003. Okay, and exit again to right, exit again. And now when you enter the show running config, now you can see all the configuration has been saved, and when you enter, you can see all the configurations in the router. All right, so all done. And now what we need to do here, let me assign the IP address. Okay, connect the adapter to the phone, open, just connect the adapter, and here also. Okay, so just wait a few seconds to get the configuring IP address. All right, so click on the router. You can see phone is going to register. You can see now the phone number 1 is registered, the 1 by 1. You can see the listed. All right, number 2 and number 3. Right, now also we are getting the phone number. That's it. So if I call 20,002, this is the phone. It's got ring. All right, from 20,001 to 20,002 is getting ring. Okay, when you pick up, is connected. All right, so now the problem is the one end to other end through the internet. We need to connect. All right, so in this case we are going to use the routing protocol, which is OSPF. All right, so now open the router number 1 and enable. I will show you here. Let me here, and this is the 10,001, and this is 20,001. And now, as you can see, when I call the 20,001, the unknown phone number, okay, not, there is no any connection in between. Okay, so now I'm going to configure through the protocol conft, and the interface fast Ethernet 0/1, hit enter. The IP address 192.168.20.1 and 255.255.255.252, and hit enter, and no shut. Okay, and the second router, same. That's it. And conft, the interface FA 0/1, hit enter, and the IP address will be same 192.168.20.2. okay, and 255 192.168.255.252 and hit enter, and no shutdown. Alright, and now you can see the both line is up. And let me open the router number 1 again, and that's it. Enter the router OSPF number 1 or any number, hit enter, and the network will be 192.168.10.0, and the wildcard mask is 0.0.0.255 and space area 0. Okay, the next network will be 192.168.20.0 and 0.0.0.3 area 0, hit enter. Okay, now go to the router number 2, exit from here. Here also we need to enter router OSPF number 1 and network 192.168.20.0 and 0.0.0.3 and area 0, and the next network 150.10.10.10 and 0.0.0.255 area 0 and hit enter. The routing protocol we have enter. Now again the next, let me open this and select the DHCP. Okay. That's it. Now when I send the packets from the 10.1 series network to the 150 series, I'm getting processed and send again, the successful. Okay, the routing protocol is successful. So the IP phones to end between, there is no communication, so that we need to enter few command line. Okay, so let me open the router. This is 10,001 phone. Okay, and this is 10,002. all right, and here we can enter 20,001 and this is 20,002. Okay, clear? And now here what we need to do, and I'm going to type here dial peer voice any number. Okay, you can enter here. So I'm going to type the question mark, you can see. So 1 to any number you can type here, number 5, okay, space, type VoIP, okay, and hit enter, and the destination pattern 20,001 for the phone number. Okay, so here we need to type 2 and dot and dot. Okay, this is the pattern because there is after 2 there is 3, 0 and 1. Okay, this is the destination pattern and hit enter, and the next target we need to type here section target IPv4 and colon, this is the IP address we need to enter. Okay, 192.168.20.2. okay, and this interface which is 192.168.20.2 IP address we need to enter here. Okay, so let me type here once again. The session target, hit enter. Okay, this is the IP address we have entered, and when you come to the second router we need to type the same commands. Okay, let me exit from here and type here dial peer voice any number, let me enter here 5 and space VoIP and hit enter, destination pattern This is the phone number, which is 10,001. Okay, 1 dot 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 dot. Okay, and hit enter and type again section target IPv4 and colon the IP address of first router, the fast Ethernet 0/1. Okay, address is 192.168.20.1 and hit enter. Okay, that's it. And let me open the phone, and this is 10,001. So final configuration has been done. So let's call to the destination phone, which is 20,001 and 20,001. Now here you can see the ring out. We have successfully configured the IP phones. So I can call from here also, from 20,002 to the 10,001. And here you can see we can connect, and successfully we have configured the Cisco VoIP telephony services. And dear all viewers, if you like this video, please do comment in my channel and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.